and that the run-up is the key to effective pole vaulting. Unfortunately, they don't understand that you have to run in a specific way if you're going to run with a pole vault pole. The pole moves the center of gravity of the body out ahead of where it normally is when you're sprinting. To compensate for this, the athlete has to strike ahead of the normal center of mass. If they don't do this and run in front of themselves, as we say, they will find themselves pitching forward as the weight of the pole pulls them off balance. This is a critical element of Petrov's notion of the pole vault. He wants the hips up and forward, the knees high, a good extension of the lower leg, and then a firm strike back against the ground. This is one of the most misunderstood aspects of pole vault run-up. Now it is important that the athlete ensures that their stride length does not continue to open out. They must now emphasize cadence. As the pole lowers, the leg speed must increase to a maximum as they come in 3 strides out. The pole is dropped, and the plant begins, and the takeoff is finished. Now we're seeing an athlete execute one of the key drills. We call them claws. What it does is help the athlete learn how to strike in front of the body. Straight leg claws, one of Petrov's most favorite drills. Most people don't seem to understand how important this action is, but if they trained with him for a little while, they would understand. The second exercise is one we call ostriches. Now we are exaggerating the running movement the athlete makes. And if you watch film of Bubka, you will see this very action: high knees, extension, and claw strike back under the body. So we hear a young athlete executing that little drill. Simple drill, very important. The next drill, the most important running drill you can ever do, is 20 steps in 20 meters. It's about 66 feet. You must execute this drill perfectly because it will help athletes learn how to maintain their cadence. Here we have Jenny Lovell, another one of our young athletes who competed at international level in the World Youths in Bydgoszcz in Poland in 1999 against Jelena Isinbayeva. She is beginning a 16-step run-up with a 10-6 pattern. 10 accelerating long strides, high knee thigh, full extension off the takeoff foot, through to the last 6 steps, which are accelerated as the pole comes down. Now this must be done once a week, at least 8 full run-ups once a week throughout the whole year, if the athlete is going to build the rhythm and the structure that they need to be effective pole vaulters. It's not a question of simply running. It's a question of how you run and how you come in to plant. This is an ideal position, as you'll see with Isinbayeva later, and it enables her to move onto the takeoff foot with a pole already presented for takeoff. And this in turn enables her to execute a really good, exaggerated pre-jump.